Hey y'all, we're back and we have Matt Corby. The song is Brother and it's going to be live on the Triple J radio. I saw this a couple of times in the comment, this performance, and there were several other songs by him recommended as well. I read that he is from Newcastle, which is in the state of New South Wales, Australia. Um, I think he was born in 1990, and it said this song came out in 2011, so he was 21-ish, close, yeah, probably, when he did this performance. So he's young. You guys have mentioned him a lot, so I'm assuming he's like just one of those super talents, even at an early age. I definitely want to hear this. And the song is what I read is about, I think Matt said, he had a period in his life where I guess it was like a best friend of his, where Matt was just not being himself and, I guess not being a good person. And, there was some type of like, disagreement or something happened with that friend. And I guess that's who he's talking about as his brother, basically. I'm wondering if this is like an apology song or an explanation of some kind. But that's cool, man. Yeah, so he's a young guy in this performance, so he's like 31-ish now, somewhere around there. But yeah, let's go, man. Let's check this out.
Happy Friday to you, Australia. Very excited about this rendition of Like a Version, the first Australian Like a Version of 2012. Last week had Alex Turner from the Arctic Monkeys. Today, a man behind one of the biggest tunes of last year. Probably going to do pretty well next week in that little countdown we do called the Hottest 100. You know his track brother very, very well, and we're very excited to have him here this morning. MattCorby, hello.
Good morning.
Welcome to Triple J, man. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about this amazing track, the story behind it. It comes from a dark place, you reckon?
Yeah. It came from a little sort of quarrel I had with a really close friend this year, and it was a pretty dark time for me. I think I just wasn't really being myself, and I think me and one of my really good mates fell out, and it was because of something really stupid that I did, but it's kind of silly that I wrote a song about it, and like it's like I'm capitalizing on someone else's pain.
Does the person know the songs that...
Yeah, so that quote I read, it must have been taken directly from this show, or he tells that story very similar when asked about it. Yeah, okay, let's go, man.
I'm capitalizing on someone else's pain.
Does the person know the songs about this particular thing? Because I
don't know.
Sort of songs he'll riffs in when like with someone who hears it who reels about like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, I think lyrically it's ambiguous enough to not realise it's about a particular person.
Yeah, Ed. Okay. Well, let's get this track on the radio. An acoustic version, an intimate performance from MattCorby, just for you. For Like a Version on Triple J. Take it away, man.
Sleep now under my skin, mate. Show you try to conjure the wind and ease my mind.
Yeah, that's very unique. He sounds very talented, and he's only 21 years old. Those guitar skills, they seem pretty good. Like I've said it several times, I think is, when God touches some people with like a musical gift, and, if you accept that mission and put in the work, this is what happens. You're 21 years old, and you're playing an amazing song, or it sounds like it so far. All right, let's go.
Somebody call out to your brother, he's calling out your name. Oh, hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. Oh, you You couldn't help out your own neighbor, you couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blame. You cower in the corner, confide in your father. Let it out and say, let it pass away. Sleep now under my skin, like show you trying to conjure the wind and ease my mind.
I know what that's like when you have a significant disagreement of some kind with someone who's been a close friend for a long time, or even like a family member. You know, it's tough to deal with, and a lot of times whenever the anger passes, if that was what was going on here, you know, and you start to be more logical, it's like, fuck, you know, sorry, I'm trying not to use that, but y'all know, just sometimes you got to. That's the best word, but excuse me. But I do know that feeling. Yeah, so yeah, this is good, man.
Ease my mind. Somebody call out to your brother, he's calling out your name. Oh, hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. Oh, you couldn't help out your own neighbor, you couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blame. You cower in the corner, confide in your father. Let it out and say, you cower in the corner, confide in your father. Let it pass away.
Man, I'm glad we chose the live version for this. That's he sounds amazing live. So I already know he's going to be good. You know, the other songs that were recommended. I can't get over how young he is to be able to do that. Like when I was 21, I can't even imagine achieving a level of excellence like that at that age in anything, you know? That's wild, man.
Let it break you down. Wait there, pull yourself out of this state, dear. Acknowledge that you are fake here. From there on you might just grow. Oh. Somebody call unto your brother, he's calling out your name. Oh. Hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. La-da-da-da-da-da. You couldn't help out your own neighbor, you couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blame. Oh, somebody call out to your brother, he's calling out your name. Oh, hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. Oh, you couldn't have out your own neighbor, you couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blood. Somebody call out to your brother, he's calling out your name. Whoa.
that was really impressive.
By the blade.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was good. I can guarantee you we're gonna see some more MattCorby. That's wild at that age. I'm assuming he still makes music, so if that's the case, eventually we're gonna work our way up to modern times. It'll be interesting to see the evolution of his voice over the last 10 years. Wow, man. Man, that's 11, probably almost 12 years. That's crazy. I gotta get in at least one more tonight. Yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm feeling Australian. I'm just feeling the vibe. I'm not 100% sure what's next. I really want to go back to some John Farnham. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. Yeah. All right, that was awesome. I'll see you on the next one.